Hey MGTOWs, this is Vention. I've got a private room here in the hospital. It's pretty cool. I'm starting to become functional again. Yesterday I had my butthole cut out and about a foot of large intestine. And now I have I think, colostomy bag on. I wonder if I can show it to you without flashing you some pornographic thing. Okay, that's a colostomy bag, and that's what they call a stoma. That's my intestine poking out through my guts. And there's the rest of the bag. And we're supposed to wear these things for like 2 days and then like empty it empty it and then replace it every 2 days, including that little sealing disc that they used to stick on there. I'm leaking all kinds of goo out of my butt because of the surgery, and I have to sleep on these absorbent pads. Look similar to the oil absorbent pads we used to use at work to absorb oil from the floor, when you spilled. So yep, here I am. What fun. And I attempted to stand up this morning, and I had to get help. I had to get I called the nurse, who called an intern, and together we all managed to haul my butt up to a standing position. And I was in such pain that I was just drenched with sweat almost immediately. I felt dizzy and nauseated too. And then I got up, and I was standing there while they made the bed and replaced all that horrible goo that had been leaking out into those pads. And boy, is it gross. So basically, today is day 2 after yesterday I had my butthole cut out, and today I'm recovering somewhat. And basically they just sewed a little bit inside my butt cheeks. They just sewed it up, right? The sphincter and everything that's all gone. And it'll heal up into scar tissue, and then I'll be using the colostomy bag until maybe the day comes when they can 3D print new colons and rectums without cancer. That would be cool, but I'm not holding my breath. It turns out that I have more than one what they call a lesion in my liver. So as soon as I'm able to get around again, I'm going to see about getting a PET scan. They're about $1,000 here, unlike up north where, pardon me, where they should be where they're probably about 6,000 or 7,000 or more, probably more. So basically, it's just something I'd rather do here. So once I get the PET scan, then I'll be able to see if those lesions in the liver are actually dead, the way Hope for Cancer was telling me, or if they were full of crap. Because if they're glowing on the PET scan, they are active cancer. And if the PET scan shows active tumors in the liver, I'm going to have to change my review of Hope for Cancer on Google and Yelp to shitty reviews. And I basically, when I got my ultrasound, I asked for a disc so that I could take the ultrasound info with me home, right? And when I got home, the disc was corrupted, and that's suspicious, right? So if basically the PET scan shows that the tumors in the liver are there and are actively cancerous, then the ultrasound technician at Hope for Cancer has clearly been pressured into giving a good diagnosis at the end of the treatment. And if that's the case, that has to be put in the review, because basically, if I had to do it all over again, as far as Hope for Cancer goes, I would I'd have to get the surgery first and then use Hope for Cancer to sort of knock down any microscopic bits of cancer, basically. So so basically that's the plan. They have something in Mexico that is available that I don't think is available in the States. I think they call it liver ablation, where they put you to sleep and then they stick this big ass needle in your liver, and then there's this little thing that expands, and then it gets really hot, and then it cooks your the tumor in your liver, and then they can go on to the others and cook them too, and then have a chance. Of course, they couldn't do that with the rectum, because it turned out that, although Hope for Cancer didn't tell me this, because maybe the ultrasound guy was telling me it was a thickening of the wall of the rectum, and what it is actually was I had actually 2 more tumors. I originally had only one upper colon tumor, but then it apparently spread down until I had 2 more tumors right next to the freaking sphincter. So the whole thing had to go. So it's now gone and probably incinerated by now. And basically, I have no ass. like Beckman said on Ghostbusters, the only good Ghostbusters. I don't know, the second one wasn't too bad. That third one, don't even mention it to me. what a dumpster fire that thing was. Okay, MGTOWs, let's see what else. So as soon as I get mobile again, I'm going to get a PET scan, then see about getting those liver tumors addressed. And I leave in about maybe 14 days or so. I'm going to see how much I can squeeze in. And, if I have to abandon my plane ticket and then fly back on another flight, or get it canceled, I'll have to look into that. If I need that time, then I will go ahead and do it. But I think that I could probably squeeze everything into the 20 days that I allowed myself. Okay, MGTOWs, don't have a good one, and don't get married, and don't get cancer.